She looks 30, 12. She looks like she's 20.
So, North West, Kim Kardashian's daughter, just hit 12 years old, and the internet is going wild over these birthday pics. This birthday has fired up another huge debate about how Kim parents North, and something tells me this won't be the last time North's birthday style blows up the internet. The comments flooding social media are straight up shocking and honestly, kinda heartbreaking. We're talking about a 12-year-old kid here, but folks on TikTok are throwing shade at Kim and pulling her right into the chaos. Some of these people are actually talking wild, picking apart a child's birthday look like it's some scandal. Come on. Anyway, let's break down the details. Kim did it big for North's 12th birthday. And when I say big, I mean big. She threw an over-the-top bash down in Los Cabos, Mexico, and rented out this insane oceanfront spot that was basically a luxury dream. Picture a massive pool with water slides, swan floaties, volleyball nets. The whole vibe was dripping in money and class. Folks were eating it up online, but at the same time, tearing Kim apart for going so extra. The birthday flex had everybody talking, and you know that's exactly how the Kardashians roll. They even set up a full-on outdoor movie theater, turning the whole place into what looked like a mini Kardashian resort. And get this, they had a private yacht too. North rolled up with a crew of her friends, including Penelope, while Kim showed out in a wild crocodile print outfit. Of course she did. But here's where things started to get messy. Kim dropped a bunch of sweet throwback pics on Instagram, and you know she got birthday love from Kris, Khloe, Katy Perry, and even Serena Williams. But while the birthday party was dripping in glam and sparkle, these photos had jaws dropping everywhere. People couldn't believe what they were seeing. Comments came pouring in, with folks claiming North looked way too grown for being just 12 years old. Some straight up said they were shocked.
Just turned 12 years old. Does that look 12 to you? Like, it's actually mind-baffling how fast these Kardashian kids be growing. Like, look at this. If I didn't know anything about Northwest, I would have swore up and down that she was at least 16 to 17 years old. And I'm not saying it's her fault. But Kim, baby, Kim, your daughter just turned 12. Like, what are you doing?
Before Kim even got dragged into the mess, people were picking apart details like the lashes, the bold brows, and that nude lip. The chatter was nonstop, with people questioning if all that glam was really okay for a kid. This celebration turned from a luxury flex into a heated debate real quick. Some folks legit thought North was a grown woman at first glance. They didn't even realize it was her. Commenters online were wild with it, saying stuff like, "She looks older than Kim." One person even dropped, "I thought that was Cardi B at first." Another went way over the top saying, "I thought this was a 40-year-old woman next to Kim, not her daughter." Some of these takes were just out of pocket. Someone actually wrote, "Her daughter will be getting breast implants soon. That's how this family rolls." Another person said, "That's not North, it's just another old lady." Like, for real? It's crazy how people can talk reckless, knowing someday this 12-year-old will see all these harsh words. It's honestly heartbreaking to think about. These are grown adults going off about a kid's look, tearing her apart on the internet like it's nothing. And it didn't even stop there. The conversation spilled onto Reddit, where people kept going in, breaking down every little detail of her birthday style like they were on a mission.
Sorry, I'm gonna say no 12-year-old should be dressed like that. You shouldn't have to see a 12-year-old's cleavage. I mean, that's beyond me. To see this little girl grow up and now to see how she is, and like I said, I am not coming for Northwest. She is gorgeous, she is adorable to me, but her mother is allowing her to grow up way too fast. If that's not fast, be for real. Like, be for real. What 12-year-old really wants to spend their birthday on a boat? I get it. Y'all are rich. We get that. We understand that. But as a child, like, I remember at that age, I was interested in going to the arcade. I was interested in, like, going somewhere with my friends to a dinner or something. It's just worrisome, you know, because they're in the industry. Kim knows there's eyes on Northwest. All of her kids, matter of fact. And I just feel like, you know, I understand where Kanye was coming from. She does not look 12 years old. That is not what a 12-year-old looks like. She is gorgeous. Like I said, North is gorgeous, adorable, and everything and beyond. But sorry, that's just a little too grown for me. A little too grown.
It's wild how a simple birthday moment turned into such a messy online frenzy. Some folks are saying Kim is pushing these grown-up looks just to keep North shining in the spotlight. I mean, she even brought North to the Met Gala, and people haven't let that go. They're still pointing at North's Halloween costumes and outfits from when she was only 11, claiming some of those looks were way too mature. Plenty of folks think it's strange for Kim to have North rolling up to huge events like the Met Gala, acting like a mini celebrity. But on the flip side, some people are defending them, saying North is just expressing her own style in a family that eats, sleeps, and breathes fashion. Either way, the backlash is loud and not going quiet anytime soon. Kim is the one catching all the heat for this, no doubt. So many people are pointing straight at her, saying she's shaping North's whole image way too early. They're claiming North is growing up deep in a world of high fashion, red carpets, and paparazzi. And that's why she's dressing more like a 22-year-old influencer than a regular tween.
Yeah, 12. This girl does not look 12. I want to point out the fact that she's celebrating her 12th birthday on a yacht. Girl, if I was 12, I would be going crazy. And there are a few opinions on these pictures. Like always, 12 going on 25. Imagine picking on a 12-year-old. Poor North, the little girl has been exposed to way too much. She looks so pretty though, which she does. Like, she's a pretty girl. She's just doing what normal 12-year-olds do, like experiment with stuff. They don't even know who they are yet. They all did that as a 12-year-old. She just has to do it in front of TMZ reporters. This was literally me and my cousin when we were 12. They're just rich. And let me tell you, if my mom was Kim Kardashian, I would be getting my nails, my hair, my makeup done literally every single day. Look at all that jewelry too. Like, girl has probably a whole house on her wrist. And yeah, this is not me shaming North at all, because she's literally just a kid. Like, what else is she supposed to do except just be herself? If you want to blame anyone for how North looks, blame the parents, don't blame her. And let's give credit where credit is due. She literally has such good style. She gets that swag from Kanye. Sorry, Kim. But yeah, happy 12th birthday, North.
It got even spicier when folks started comparing North to her cousin Penelope, who's also 12 and was at the same party. People were quick to say Penelope looked quote-unquote age appropriate, and used that to call out how mature North appeared in contrast. But on the other side, some folks are pushing back, arguing that North is just a confident, creative kid showing off her own style. They say there's nothing wrong with what she's wearing because it's all happening in a safe family vibe. Kim's letting her daughter have fun with hair, makeup, and clothes. That's all. These voices are saying the internet needs to chill and stop putting grown-up meanings on a little girl who's just enjoying playing around with fashion. It's wild how one birthday party turned into such a firestorm of opinions.
Is so rough on young girls. And Northwest is a perfect example as to why some celebrities don't want their children being shown on social media. So Northwest just turned 12 and she's on vacation in Mexico on a yacht with her mom and her cousin Penelope. And these photos started circulating on the internet and the comments were diabolical. People saying kudos to Courtney for having her daughter be dressed age appropriately. People saying that North is fat. People saying that North looks too grown here. And like, if you look at her outfit, she does not have no crop top on. Honestly, it looks like it's a bathing suit top. She has long shorts that cover her knees. Penelope shorts are shorter. This is what happens if you're a little bit more developed as a child. Yes, North is a little thicker. Yes, she's thicker than Penelope. She's also 12. Everyone also goes through puberty at different times. Everyone also has different body types growing up. For grown men and women to be commenting on her body type is odd, but honestly not surprising because it's been like this for years. Raven Simone had to get breast reduction to be booked for one of her shows.
Kim herself has shared before that North has some fierce opinions about fashion. North even told her mom straight up that she wears too much black and should rock bolder colors and more expressive styles. So what do you think about all this? Is North just flexing harmless self-expression, or is it too grown for her age? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I seriously want to hear what you think. And don't forget, if you want the hottest celeb gossip every single day, hit that subscribe button right now on NoFilter. We're bringing you the wildest, freshest tea daily, no breaks. Like, share, and comment to keep the conversation going. Love you all so much. Catch you in the next one. It's about to get even messier.